Be aware of what you can feel around you. And if you're happy to, just coming into your own little darkness and just shutting your eyes. And just taking a nice long deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose, and just letting those first few breaths just be as they are. Try not to make them any stronger. Just notice how it feels as you breathe in and out. Notice how it feels in your chest and in your back. Try and keep your face relaxed. Taking the deeper breath in and out, and running that breath all the way out and along the back of your throat. Breathing in and breathing out. And this time together, let's breathe in. And let's draw the chin down in towards your chest and hold on to your breath. And then raising your chin back up and slowly breathing all of the way back out again. Take a nice long deep breath in. Just gently drawing your chin in towards your chest and holding on to your breath. Raising your chin back up and slowly breathing all of the way back out again. Taking a long deep breath in. And then breathing all of the way back out and going right to the bottom of your exhalation. Breathing out just a little bit more. Lower down your chin and holding the breath out. Raising your chin back up and breathing in. And one more time, breathing out. And again, breathing out as completely as you can. Lower down your chin and holding your breath out. And raising your chin back up, breathing in. And breathing out. And just take a couple of deep breaths in and out. Just feeling that new energy coming into the body. One more time. Deep breath in, really clearing the mind. And out. And now let's breathe in as we raise both of the arms high towards the ceiling. Breathing out, taking a little rotation with your upper body. Breathing in, bring it to the middle. Breathing out, taking a little rotation with your upper body. Breathing in as you bring it back to the middle. Let's take down the hands, draw up onto your knees. Okay, walking your knees back. And we're just going to start in puppy stretch today, just to open up the shoulders a little bit more. So today I'm going to keep the knees pulled up together, walking the hands, creeping the fingers up towards the top end of your mat. And as we drive the body downwards, starting to press your chest down towards the floor, and starting to push your hips a little bit further away from you. So you start to feel a little bit more opening up And now you can either keep your forehead down or lift your chin and look up between your hands. Now walking the hands back in and taking the head the other way. If you did have it up, then we're drawing the head right in towards your knees and feel the stretch along the back of your neck. And now raising your chin, let's draw the body to pull up and along the ground, opening up into your upward dog, lifting your chin. Let's curl the toes, send the hips back and take the head down through your arms. Draw forwards into your plank, and then let's bend the knees and sit all of the way back down upon your heels. As you draw along the ground, breathing in, pulling up, shoulders down, chest opening. As you send your hips back, breathing out and taking your head down through your arms. Breathing in as you draw forwards to your plank, and breathing out, bending your knees, gently releasing back to your heels. Breathing in to pull up and lift, rolling the shoulders back, opening the chest. Breathing out to send the hips back and take the head down through your arms. Breathing in as you draw forwards to your plank, and breathing out as you bend your knees and sit back to your heels. Breathing in to pull your body up, lift, roll open the shoulders. Breathing out to send your hips back, pulling your belly up underneath you. Breathing in as you come forwards into your plank, and breathing out, bending your knees and sitting back to your heels. Breathing in to draw your body up, roll open the shoulders and the chest. And breathing out, easing the heels back and letting the head down through your arms. Breathing in, draw yourself forwards to a strong plank. And breathing out, bending your knees and sitting back. Breathing in, drawing your body up, rolling the shoulders open and the shoulder blades together. Breathing out and pulling your belly up underneath you. Breathing in as you draw forwards to plank. And breathing out as you bend your knees and sit back. One more time, breathing in, pulling up, shoulders open, lifting your chin. And breathing out this time, staying in the down dog. And let's walk out the feet a little on the spot. So we have the fingers spread nice and wide to the ground. We have the feet about hip distance apart. And we're working one heel towards the floor, and then swapping and drawing the other heel towards the floor. We're getting a little bit of movement in from the hips, working from side to side. Now leaving the heels back, and let's walk the hands all of the way back in. And just letting your body hang there for a second, head, neck and shoulders releasing. Bend your knees a little, let's slowly unroll. Bring your arms all the way up towards the ceiling, clasping up your fingers. Squeeze your head a little, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, activate your waist and start to let your arms pull out and away from you. And breathing in, coming back up. Activate your waist, breathing out, letting your arms draw up and over and away from you. And breathing in as you come back up. Breathing out, letting your arms down. And let's step up to the top of your mat. Okay, hands in at your heart. Now I'm going to work through a couple of rounds of sun salutation with you, just getting the muscles loosened off, getting the hip flexors opened up a little for you. And then we're working to your triangle sequence today. So we're going to be working on a little bit more leg work, okay, and then opening up the sides of your body. So anytime you're feeling that the legs are straight and they feel uncomfortable, or you feel a little bit of pulling behind the knee, maybe today, soften the knees, okay. Work with how your body can work with. It's different day to day. Okay, it's a little damper. All right, so work with the energy that you have and let yourself be. Okay, try not to push too hard, but if the energy comes in, go with the energy too. Okay, let's breathe in, raising both of your arms. Breathing out, open your chest and folding your body forwards, bending your knees where you need to. Breathing in, step back with your right leg, take your knee to the floor and raising your chin. Breathing out, step back with your left leg and holding to a plank. Breathing in, let's come down to the knees, the belly and the chest. And breathing out, gently rise your body to an upward dog. Let the elbows soften down into your ribs. Breathing in as you lower, curling the toes, engaging with your core. Breathing out, push to a strong plank. And back off into your downward dog. Breathing in, right foot stepping up between your hands, lifting your chin, releasing your toes. And breathing out, left leg stepping up to the top of your mat and folding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, open your chest, gaze up towards your thumbs. And breathe out, follow your thumbs back down in towards your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, open your chest and fall forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping back, releasing your knee to the floor, and let's raise the chin. Breathing out, stepping back with your right foot and hold out into a plank. Breathe in, come down to your knees, your belly, your chest. And breathing out, upward dog, elbows in, shoulders down. Breathing in as you lower yourself. And breathing out, engaging your core, push up to plank and back off into your downward dog. Breathing in, left leg, stepping up, lifting the chin, releasing the toes. And breathing out, right leg, stepping up and folding to your knees. Breathing in as you pull up through the belly, open your chest, gaze up to your thumbs. And breathe out, hands back in towards your heart. Breathing in, raise both arms. Breathing out, open your body, fold on forwards. Breathing in, right leg stepping back. Let's keep the knee up off the floor today. Open out to the left, raise your arm, and take a couple of breaths there. Now as always, notice how that feels. Okay, you can bend the front knee maybe a little bit more. If you want to open up into the hips, okay, you may or may not. We can turn open the front foot and go to the outside edge of your back foot. So you'll feel a little bit more depth coming into that left hip. And now bringing it all the way back around. Let's let the knee down upon the floor and just coming up through the middle here. And I'm just going to raise both of the arms up, keeping the arms open. If it feels good to, raise the chin and look up between your hands. But just from here for me, drop your shoulders, kind of as if you're opening up to the sky. And then letting your hands all of the way back down. Alright, let's step the feet in together behind you. And come down upon your knees, your belly and your chest. Take the feet to come a little bit wider. We're going to come up into that little reverse cobra here. So taking across your right arm to the top of your mat. Left fingers down towards the floor. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, rising up onto your forearm. Gently starting to look over your left shoulder. That's it. As much as you can. Relax your buttocks. Relax your back. And relax as you go into the twist. And I know it's hard to breathe, okay, in twists, but if you can just take a little bit of breath in, and as you breathe out, see if you can take it round like another couple of millimeters. It doesn't have to be a lot. Just going to where you feel you can start to improve upon your stretch this morning. And then gently bring it back to the middle. Swapping sides. Fingertips down to the floor. Okay, just rest onto that forearm. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, press gently. Then start to turn, looking over your shoulder. If you can, looking towards your right foot. And as we did on the other side, just take a breath in, even if it's just a shallow breath. And as you breathe out, see if you can just go around just another millimetre, maybe 2 millimetres, that's all. And then bringing it back round. Hands in underneath your shoulders. Breathing in as you come into your up dog. And breathing out as you lower. Okay, let's curl the toes, engaging with your core. Breathing in as you push up to plank. And breathing out into your downward dog. Breathing in, step your right foot forwards. Lifting the chin, releasing your toes. And breathing out, stepping your left foot forwards. And folding to your knees. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, open your chest, gaze up to your thumbs. Breathe out, follow your thumbs back into your heart. Breathing in, raise both arms. Breathing out, open your body and fold on forwards. Breathing in, left leg stepping back. Again, keeping the knee above the ground. Push down into your hand, let's open to the right. See if you can just bend softly, a little bit deeper into that right knee. Again, either stay here or open up your front foot, go to the outside edge of your back foot and maybe open it back a little bit more. And then bring it all of the way back round. Softly let that knee down upon the floor. Let's come back up with your upper body, hips going forwards, raising both of your arms, keeping your shoulders soft. And if it feels okay, to looking up. And then letting your arms all of the way back down. Okay, let's step the feet in together and come down upon your knees, your belly and your chest. Okay, now either we're going to take in heels towards your backside, either one, or if you feel you can, both. But again, still remember, listening to your body, don't force anything for me. So if we can tilt the tailbone, tilt the pelvis forwards, squeeze the backside a little and see if you can maybe lift the thighs or the thigh. And just hold it there for a couple of breaths. If you feel you can come up a little higher, then do. If you've been doing one leg, swap your legs over for me now. And just try and, I know it sounds like it's wrong, but try and relax, okay? So trying to open, but relax into opening. You're in control, remember. And letting it all of the way back down. Okay, hands in underneath your shoulders. Breathing in as you come into that gentle up dog. Hopefully it's feeling a little bit looser now. And breathing out as you lower your body back down. Curl the toes, engaging with your core. Breathing in as we push up to a plank and back off into your down dog. And just stay in that down dog there for a moment, okay? Just send the tailbone back a little bit more again. Maybe you can see the heels are coming back a little further towards the floor now. Alright, let's step forwards. As you step forwards with your left foot, breathing in, releasing your knee back down to the floor. As you step forwards with your right foot, breathing out and folding. And then breathing in as you come all of the way back up. And breathing out, hands back in towards your heart. Okay, breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, open your body and fold on forwards. This time, stepping back with your left foot. Place it flat down onto the floor for me. Bend your knee, your right knee, right in towards your armpit. Stay low in the legs and come up into preparation of warrior one. Breathing in, turn your palms, come up to warrior one. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, warrior two. Just working through these very quickly. And then we're going to come down, letting your right elbow come to your right knee. Lifting your left arm to come up and over. See how that is, okay? And if you feel you're open in the hips enough to take your right hand to the inside of your right foot, lay it down to the floor. Trying to open back with your upper body, lengthening into your extended side stretch. Alright, deep breath in. As you breathe out, releasing your arm around the front of your body and come through warrior two again. Now bring your back leg in a little bit and flatten out the foot. Okay, start to straighten your front leg. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, as if you're doing the most perfect cartwheel, taking your right arm down towards your right leg. Left arm coming up. Look up towards your left thumb and pull a little bit under with your tailbone. Stretch a little bit further up with your left hand. Letting your right arm dangle a little towards your leg. And keep breathing. In through your nose, out through your nose. And now let's slowly release down, left hand to right leg. Right hand coming to lower back. If you need to, bending a little into your right leg. If you're going beyond your foot with your hand, take your left hand beyond your right foot and maybe bring your right hand back up. And if you can, turning your gaze and looking back up towards your thumb. If you're not lifting your arm today, consider rotating a little bit more through the rib cage. So you're drawing your body to turn a little bit more. Okay, now bending a little into your right knee. Clasp your fingers back behind you. Coming into humble warrior, so look towards the top of your mat. And then start to gently draw your body inwards. Tucking the head in, letting the arms come up behind you. So you're coming into that shoulder girdle stretch. You've got a really deep stretch coming into your right glutes, okay, on top of your right hamstrings. And then letting your arms come back down. And the next one's a little tricky. Okay, bird of paradise. So we're coming underneath with your right arm and finding your left hand behind you. Okay, going right underneath, right arm underneath right leg. From here, if you're ready to move it on, wiggle back in your back foot and step it so you have your feet parallel. Move your weight back over onto your left foot and see if you can lift your right leg and right knee up. Okay, good. Don't worry if you don't get all the way there today, all right? Once you're up, possibility to lengthen the leg and extend it a little bit higher, but you don't have to. Standing on one foot is a mission on its own. All right, now as we come back down, bend the knee, slowly take it down, stepping your left foot back and taking both of your hands to the inside of your foot. Now if we could turn all the way out onto the back edge of your back foot, we're going to come up into a side plank. You can either stack your right foot on top of your left, or if you'd like to have a go at picking up your foot, first two fingers around your right big toe, and then we start to lift the right leg up towards the ceiling into that modified side plank. So whichever is your side plank today, you go for it. And then let's bring that leg all the way back round to where you found it. And then I'm going to rotate you out again. So I'm going to bring you round so you're facing lengthways out and along your mat. Walk your hands in so your fingers and toes line up. Alright, don't worry if it's your fingertips today, okay, that's okay. Starting to let your head release downwards if that feels good to you. And just take a couple of breaths here. In through your nose and out through your nose. Alright, gently walking it back up again. Walking your hands and your right foot back towards the top of your mat again. Let's bring back in your back leg and step it in half of your stride. Now coming up to about halfway, bring your arms back and either hold on to your elbows or come up into your backwards prayer, okay, where your thumbs are on the top and your little fingers are pressing to the middle of your back. Open the elbows and move your upper body out from your hips. And if this is enough, stay here, okay? If you feel okay to lower, keep pushing into the back heel. And maybe lower yourself forwards with your chin coming a little bit further towards your shin. Take a couple of breaths in through your nose, out through your nose. And then gently coming back up, bend your standing leg a little, lean forwards. And see if you can take your back leg up from the floor for warrior 3. And focusing on looking slightly ahead. Try and keep your back leg nice and straight if you can. And then releasing either both of your hands or just your right hand to the floor. And if you feel ready to, open up your back hip and raise your left arm into your half moon balance. But if you're a little bit wobbly, keep both hands down on the floor today. And then gently bringing it all the way back round. And bring your feet together for me. Alright, now today I'm going to put the crow in here. So coming down, bending your knees, splitting the knees, and placing your hands down onto the floor. Alright, a little bit of a bend to the elbows. Okay, looking ahead, and I'd like us to see if we can gently start to place the knees towards the upper back of your arms and move to a centre point, okay? Gently, 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 see if the feet will come off the floor. If they won't today, don't worry. Alright, we're just trying to find a little bit of a balance. In through your nose, out through your nose. Even if the feet stay on the floor today, it's okay. And then all of the way back down. Alright, and then when you're ready, straighten out with your legs. Fold into your knees. And let's take a breath in, coming all of the way back up. And breathing out, hands back in towards your heart. Okay, now I'm going to take a couple of balances here. This morning I'd like to work into tree, dancer, and I'd like to have a little look at half lotus. Okay, but if you've got anything going on with your knees, okay, feel free to try a different position rather than the lotus this morning. So let's open out with your shoulders, belly pulls in. Let's pick up the right foot and place it either above or below your knee. Remember, it's not where you put the foot, it's the focus in the balance that we're looking for. Because as we know, our bodies are changing all the time. Alright, so as we bring the fingers up through the midline, but if we can cultivate this focus, it's the focus that will come first, okay, if we nurture it. Take your right hand back behind your left, keep your chin lifted a little if you can, and try to come back in, focus on your breathing. Now letting that right arm come back down. Turning your right leg, taking hold of your foot. Taking down your left arm. Alright, now either stay upright, or if it feels good to you today, Gently press your hand and your foot away together. And then gently drawing it back in. Cradling that right foot up from underneath. And then gently drawing it open. So this is our half lotus. We've got that right foot to the top of your left leg and we're gently encouraging it to open up. As I said, any discomfort in the knee or the ankle, back away, use a different balance, stand in mountain pose, okay, that will be fine. So we're reaching back, either taking the elbow or you're holding onto your big toe. If you have a fold, then bending the standing leg to keep that foot up and above your quad. Then from here as we come down, we can maybe find the ground, either with one or both hands, and we can maybe lower the head. And we're lifting the head, bending the knee, coming slowly up, raising your arms, unfolding your leg, holding it away from you, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and out, letting your arms and your leg all the way back down. Hands in your heart. Alright, let's come up. We have moved back down your mat to the top of your mat again. And we'll come to the left side of your body. Alright, when you're ready, take a nice deep breath in. Raise your arms up, and as you breathe out, open your body forwards. And let's step back with your right foot this time. Bend your left knee deep in towards your armpit. Have a nice balance between both feet. We're going to come up first of all into preparation of warrior one. Breathe in, turn your palms. Breathe out, raise your arms. Deep breath in. Breathe out, warrior two, opening up your hips. And then reshuffle back in your back leg, make sure that the foot is facing straight out. And start to re-straighten the left leg. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, move your rib cage out towards the left. And then bring your left hand down towards your left leg, right arm coming up. And we're pulling away from the body with the right arm. And keep in with the breathing here. Opening back with your shoulders, tailbone tucked under. Good strength in the breath here. Okay, and what to always, like I say, is try not to rely upon that left hand on your left leg. Try not to let it grip too hard. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, take your right hand down towards your left leg. Left hand coming out towards your lower back, and we're revolving. Now again, if halfway is enough, please stay. You can always bend up that left knee a little bit, make it easier. If you're ready to go beyond, take your hand beyond your foot, and let's raise back up with your left arm. And then working the rotation. Think about how you're turning through the ribs. You've got that little bit of release coming into your lower back. You're going to feel a lot of work coming up into that left buttock. Gently come back round, bend deeply into that left knee, clasp your fingers, look towards the top end of your mat, and then get that little tuck in with your head going the other way this time, looking back towards your back foot and letting your arms press up and over. Okay, nice steady breath in through your nose, out through your nose into humble warrior. Let's gently draw it back a little, just enough that we can slide in underneath your left arm, see if you can find the fingers. Okay, remember you can always use a bridger for things like this. Okay, start to walk back in your left leg, your right leg, sorry. And you know, because to begin with, sometimes it doesn't feel like your arms are long enough. All right, so don't worry. They will be, all right, but sometimes a sock or something to help the fingers almost meet each other. So we're coming up into your standing position, and then if it feels okay, a little bit of a kick up, yes, even if it's just a 5 millimeters more than it was last week, okay, that's an incredible achievement. And then coming back down, bending the knee, and stepping it back, okay, back out with your right foot, both hands down to the inside of your foot. You're going to roll that back foot all the way out to its outside edge. Okay, coming into your version of side plank. Be it that you stack your feet up. I know a lot of you are going to really have a good go at this one, so you're going to hold on to your left big toe, and we're swinging that left foot. Again, like I say, first of all you only get it an inch off the floor, and then it's a bit higher, and then it's a bit higher, and then you start to find that you're stacking the hips up. Alright, so you're bringing that leg back, and then bring it all the way back round to the front. Okay, good job. Turn it all the way around the other way. Alright, so you're going to face out lengthways onto your mat again for me. Bring your hands down again, and relax your neck. Alright, so just letting your body hang. You can either stay here with your fingertips towards the floor. This time around, if you would like to get another little stretch in for the shoulder girdle, clasp your fingers, and then just letting your arms again press up and over towards the floor behind your head. Alright, coming back on up. And then if we can turn all the way back round towards the front of the mat, turning your left foot. Bring your back leg in, half of your stride nice and lightly. Check off that your heels are always on alignment here. And that's running through all of your postures. Coming up to halfway, and again squaring off your hips, pushing out through your tailbone, trying to feel that the hips are as stable as possible, okay? Belly pulls up, so you've got that core connection, and then you're moving your upper body forwards. Either hold on to your elbows, or you're making that back prayer in the middle of your back. And then if you can, pressing out from your chest to lower your chin towards your shin. Nice deep breath. In through your nose, out through your nose. And then let's take a little bend into that front knee, moving it forwards into warrior three. Let's lift that back leg up, straighten both legs as well as you can, really working into your buttocks on both of your legs. And then lowering either both of your hands or keeping just your left hand on the floor, and then we can open it up into half moon balance, raising your right arm and opening up your right hip. And then bringing it all the way back down. Bring your feet in together, okay? Now I'd just like you to bend your knees, have your knees pressed in, and weight back into your heels. Bring your arms around and sit back into fierce posture for me. I know why, okay? But breathe for me, belly pulled in. Try and lean back into your heels and pull your tummy up. You have a slight little arch in your spine, your legs are working like crazy, your heart is beating harder. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, stand. Whew. Letting the arms down. Well done. Okay, step into the middle of your mat perhaps. Give yourself a little bit more space. You're going to come up into that second round with your balances. Let's open back with the shoulders. And this time picking up your left foot above or below your knee. Coming into your tree posture. Breathe. Let's raise both of your arms, taking your left hand back behind your right if you can. Encourage that knee back, encourage the chin to lift. And turning your left leg, take hold of your foot, letting your right arm come forwards for your counterbalance. Relax your body. Okay, then if you feel okay with it, start to raise back up with your back leg. Open up into the quad stretch, maybe a little bit of back stretch, maybe a little bit of shoulder stretch here as well. Beautiful dancer. All the way back in. Alright, coming up to cradle your foot from underneath. Half lotus if that's okay with your knees and your ankle today. Otherwise, please use either tree or any other position of your choice. Placing your foot as high above your quad as you can. Okay, reaching back and either holding your elbow, or if you can, reach around and find that big toe. Then from here, if you'd like to fall forwards, coming down, maybe you've got one hand to the floor, maybe both hands are on the ground, that's okay. And then for a while, when you come down, you look up, alright? Because that's going to keep your gaze in a steady position. Once you've been practicing for a while and you feel confident, you're going to drop your head down and look back towards your knee. And then bending the knee a little bit, coming all the way back up. Arms coming up, leg extending, breathe in and out. And letting it down. Sorry, I just got a little bit distracted about the torrential downpour that just seems to be happening. Maybe it's happening in your area as well. But just that's 100% of the rain. You know, when you look at your phone, you say how much rain is going to be. That's 100%. Yeah, 100% of rain happening right now. Okay. All right, let's come down onto the floor. All right, so we've worked really hard today. All right, we've done our crow. So we're going to come up into tiptoes. As you lower, bending your knees, pushing forwards. Sitting your heels back for me. Sitting your bottom back for me. And there you are, there you are, there you are. Yes, everybody's done well. Right, I'm going to do a little bit more strength work for your triceps. All right, so coming up into lifting. All right, let's try lifting alternating legs today, okay? Why? Well, why not? You know, well, let's see if those legs will come up, okay? So as always, your hands are back in behind you. Use your core, use your Pilates breathing, your Pilates training here. So deep breath in. As you breathe out, just lift both of your hips to begin with and your feet go down. So you can always keep it like this. Or next time, as you breathe out to lift one leg up and breathe in to lower. All right, breathe out, lift the other leg up. Yes, into lower. I know, it's a bit different. And again, breathing out and lift. Into lower. Breathing out to lift. Into lower. We can't do as many, I don't think, on this one, can we? Breathing out, or is it just me? And lower. Again, breathing out, lift. And lower. Two more, do we think? Breathing out, up. And lower. One more, breathing out, lift. And relax. Good. Okay. Hands on your thighs. Now we're going to roll back. So let your shoulders go. Okay, take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, navel back to the spine. Carefully roll yourself back to about halfway. Breathing in and breathing out. Engage the core and draw your body all of the way back up. Again, deep breath in, ribs widen. As you breathe out, really pull back through the belly, relax your shoulders, maybe go a little bit further if that feels good too. Breathing in and engage the core, breathing out and sitting right on top of your sit bones again for me. Breathing in, ribs widen, breathe out through your mouth, Draw the navel to the spine. Carefully work a little into your imprint. Maybe the shoulder blades touch down. Breathe in and breathing out. Just trying not to let the head go all the way back. Okay, now if you're ready to challenge, one hand on your shoulder. Take a deep breath in. As you go back, breathing out. Engaging with your core. Breathing in and out. All of the way back on up. Swap it over. Breathe in and out. Breathing in. Engage the core. Breathing out and lift. Swap it over. Breathe in and out. Chest open. Shoulders down. Breathing in and out, all of the way back up. You have one more. Breathe in and out. You can lay down on that last one and release it down into the ground. Good job. Okay, bend up your knees for me. I'm going to come up into ab prep. So hands come back behind your head. As you breathe in through your nose, nodding your chin. As you breathe out to lift, engaging with your core, keep a neutral back. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, engaging with your core as you lower back. Breathing in, nod the chin. If you can, when you lift, extend your right leg and point the toes out and away from your body. Breathe in, and then breathing out, engaging your core, draw yourself back down. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, extending left leg. Hover at an inch or so from the floor. Keep the chin up off your chest. Breathing in to stay. And breathing out, engaging with your core. Draw back down. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, engaging your core. Extend. And if you can, lifting your opposite foot too into like a little gazelle leg. Breathing in. Breathing out, foot back down, leg back in, lower yourself. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, extend left leg. If you can, raising right toes. Breathing in. Breathing out, foot back down, leg back in. We've got one more set. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out and extend. Lifting the toes if you can. Breathing in. Breathing out, foot back down, leg back on in. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, extending out with your left leg, raising your right toes. Breathing in, and breathing out, foot back down, and leg back in, and relaxing. Okay, letting go of your neck there, just for a moment. Let's take the soles of your feet together, coming into double leg extension. Give the legs a little bit of freedom here. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, pressing through and away with your toes. Breathing in as you draw back in. Breathing out, engaging with your core. Breathing in to draw back in. And try again. We've done a lot of work on our feet today. Okay, a lot of work on our legs. Try and really work through your ankles. So if you can, try and have your feet flat to each other so that the knees really widen. And then as you push away, try and point the toes so the feet sit side by side. Now if you've recovered with your upper body, maybe lift your upper body back up again. Try and have a neutral back, a little bit of a gap underneath your lower back. Alright, and for those of you who feel super strong this morning, you're going to bring your hands down by your side. And as you take your legs away, take your arms above your head. Now I have my head hovering an inch or so from the floor. So if your neck does not appreciate that unassisted position today, hold on to your head, all right? Support your neck. Breathing out to press away. Breathing in. Those of you again, super strong, go lower with your legs. All right, so you start to load the abdominals up a bit more. Breathing out as you press away. Breathing in, draw in. Breathing out to push away. Breathing in. You have two more. Breathing out to press. Breathing in. One more. And in. Alright. Now the last one I want to I need to flip you around a little bit, okay? So you can either roll over onto one side and get yourself over onto your belly, or my preferred way, okay, you don't have to do this, is to rock a little, forwards and backwards, okay? I'm going to rock all the way over and then send my legs back. So I'm hopping back and then I'm going to lay back down onto my belly. Alright, you don't have to, okay, that's just me. Alright. So I'm going to finish off today in breaststroke because I just really want to work into some postural muscle work for you. So if you turn your feet slightly in towards each other and let your arms drop down by your side. Now as we breathe in here, roll back both of your shoulders. As you breathe out, engage your core and lift and hover, still looking down at the floor. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out as you lower and let your shoulders come back down. Breathing in, roll back both shoulders. Breathing out and engage your core to lift and hover. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out as you lower and let your shoulders back down to the ground. Breathing in, peel back both shoulders. As you lift, keep your buttocks relaxed and your feet on the floor, but engage the core. Breathing in, breathing out. And like I said before with this one, make it be that it is only 30% of your back being used, and try and make it 70% of your core working here. Breathing in at the top, breathing out as you lower all of the way back down. Breathing in, roll the shoulders back. Breathing out, engage your core to lift. Breathing in, stay. Then breathing out as you lower. We're on for one more here. Breathing in, roll the shoulders back. Breathing out, engage the core as you come up. Breathe in and out as you lower. Okay, I'm going to come up onto the knees. And working into our final couple of stretches here, I'm going to go for thread the needle. So if we take the right arm underneath your your left arm, so it goes onto the floor, and then lower your right ear down to the ground. Now with your left hand, you can either keep it in front of your face, that's my personal favourite, okay, or you could try another, which is maybe that you reach your hand up towards the top end of your mat. Some people find that really nice, as I stretch through the lats. You could drop your arm back behind you, reach around and try and find your inner thigh. So take giving a little bit of a twist there with your shoulder. Just see where you want to get to, okay. And then bring it back on up. Okay, changing sides. Taking your left ear down. And then with your right hand, either reach it up, okay, drop it back behind you. Just see where it wants to go. And then gently bring yourself back on up. Now coming around to a seated position. And can we bring ourselves up to a cross-legged position again? Alright, if that's not comfortable, feel free to sit on your heels. Alright, or sit with your legs out in front of you, of course. Now I'd like to take a little bit of a half twist here. So I'm going to take my arm across. My palm is pressing open as it snakes around the side of my knee, and then sitting up nice and tall, looking over the shoulder and trying to keep your gaze eye line level. So as you take your head round, try not to look down at the floor. other way. Again, lengthen up through your back, looking over your shoulder. Coming all the way back. Let's take the hands behind us. Open up with your shoulders. Sit your body up as tall as you can and just lower your chin towards your chest. And maybe shut your eyes again. Notice a stretch along the back of your neck. Notice the sounds around you again. And just tucking your chin across to one side and drawing down as if you were just gazing down into the corner of your body. Bring the head through to the middle and going the other way. And coming back in through to the middle, raising your head up and then just gently drawing your ear downwards towards your shoulder on one side. And then slowly going the other way. And slowly coming back. And now we can just let your arms come around to the front of your body. Clasp your fingers together for me today. Pull forwards like you were hugging a tree. And then let your arms release. Bring them up through the centre and open it back and open it back and down. Alright, so go through that again. Let's just keep the arms loose this time. Breathing in as you bring your arms up. Breathing out and open it up nice and wide. One more time. Bring the arms up through the middle. And as you breathe out, open it up nice and wide. Relax out your shoulders. Bring your hands to a namaste. Namaste. Bow to each other, honouring our light, honouring our practice, passing on our very good, healthy, good wishes for a pleasant day, a fruitful purpose. Okay, and I will catch up with you again very, very soon. Alright, but drink lots of water today now, and just embrace your newfound life in your body.